Elijah, and he's going to be your host this evening.
Hello. This is Khadija Ibrahim, and she's also going to be hosting this evening.
Okay, so any of you that have ever been
I had a dream. There was a man more wise than Abdul Hakim. He said to me, if racism ceased to exist, if Rosa Parks sat down for a reason, if Guy Fawkes was committed for treason, if Guantanamo Bay was just a figment of Bush's imagination, if Gandhi went through the struggle of starvation, then where are we today? Astounded, bound by the shackles of time, I didn't know what to say. The pre-existence of the KKK still paraded in society today, but our eyes are closed and our ears are shut, blossom like the petals of a rose, buds are cut. Undercover, underhand, the corruption still goes on. What the BNP would do to kill an Asian or a black man. Tarred by the same brush, stereotyped because of people like Blair, people like Bush, referred to as a Taliban terrorist. I feel like a victim on Schindler's List. Times have changed, but people are the same. It hurts to see who will be next in the blame game.
Our eyes just to despise our lives. We are only human. Charge ourselves with negativity, watch reality TV because we are fiction. Blind to others' pain, deaf to their screams, we are arrogant. Self-contained bomb sticking time away, we are only human. Made pure till Adam and Eve ate the apple from the tree, we are rotten, filled with weeds.
My personality, my equality and my individuality. I don't want to be like a girl in society. Those girls with false eyelashes and who pump their lips out, because to me that's not what life's about. But she doesn't seem to care. She's too busy planning on how to wear her hair, too busy having her ears pinned back, wondering whether she's too skinny or too fat, thinking of her next operation, implantation or falsification, too busy losing her identity. She's like lemonade, gone flat. She pops the water. She follows society's pattern like pigs to the slaughter. She should have looked after herself if only she cared. Instead, she hid her personality and lost her individuality. Now she's no longer real, just plastic. She's a Barbie girl, but it ain't so fantastic. Her life's really taking its toll, because now she's like every other manufactured doll, with bleached blonde hair and manicured nails, and feet aching, toe pinching, 6-inch heels. Darker blusher and bright pink lipstick, she wears her makeup 5 inches too thick, and it's beginning to crack just as she did when she changed herself and not for the better. And her friends, her family, they just stood by her letter. The letter, even when she started to self-stain and made herself sick, when she dropped out of school and pretended to be thick. They watched as she became just another mindless zombie, with no individuality, just lost in the pines of society. When she let society drag her under, she didn't realise as her confidence began to flounder, that girl lives with no life. And I don't want to be like that. So if you don't accept me for being different,
a circle, it flows in lines, through the veins of a bloodline, connecting generation to generation. The star line that carries Mercury to Neptune, the path that paved the way from captivity to emancipation. Time never doubles back, it never repeats itself. Martin Luther King didn't have the same dream twice, and he could never bring the hand back around to see it come true. So why do we seem to be stuck in a 360-degree rotation? Clocks bind our limbs round their numbers, so we turn on the command of their hands. So we do everything in sync. Our bodies function in unison with the beat of seconds passing by. We sink into its shape, and so all we focus on is dates, deadlines, closing times. Why do we measure time? Why do we have minutes? They limit and lengthen. They shorten our fun and measure our misery. They slow us down a bit too quickly. They disconnect us from the moments we wish we could stay in forever, and leave us stranded in the ones we pray would end. Yet we continue to glorify them. We gather them into a nest and encrust them with diamonds, strap them to our limbs, or hang them in the center of our homes like hanging them in the center of our
messed up. I'm crying over cold hard nothings, reminiscing of a bit of something, and life is being life and spinning me round in circles as per usual. I'm at war with my own head as I swing from one mood to the next, an involuntary trapeze artist, fearing the drop, the descension into madness.
yet it does exist. You will never see it in a diagram of the brain. It will never be labelled, as few understand how it actually works. It is unrecognisable. It is a part of the mind that stores the things you forget you know. It is where all the things you have learnt to do without thinking are done, like breathing, blinking. It captures your experiences as they run by, too quick for the conscious mind to remember. It captures your emotions in each situation, so when you start to feel nervous, doubtful, excited or fearful, it is the subconscious telling your conscious mind what to expect, as the subconscious can never express emotion.
We have been caged in, hidden, paved over with poverty. Our rooted disputes only sprout fear and hate, with violence spreading like weeds where oil drops and gold specks wink to the enemy. We are soft souls mellowing in history beneath the thick earth of our genocide. We are a separate world, a third world, but yet we tread on the same earth as those who dehumanize us. We watch stiff winds scatter our families like seeds, watch stiff winds scatter our families like slaves. We are the loudest silence growing from the concrete death of our continent is the Western world, holding.
These are just some of my favorites. It was extremely hard to cut down all the video footage that I had, but for more video, your viewing pleasure, leedsyoungauthors.org.uk.